Just bare back in the top.
I usually run t-shirts whether it's cold or not.
Do you run hot though?
Run hot?
Yeah, as in does your body temperature naturally run hot?
Probably. If I don't need a vest. If I don't require a vest to regulate myself.
What if you're in a little silk number?
Nah, I ain't got no silk.
Breezy on the Thames, no vest.
The Thames?
Yeah, boat party.
Nah. I'd probably just wear a t-shirt. Because,
Yeah, you must run hot.
Sounds good. So let's run with it. Let's say that. Let's say that's what I do. Yeah, man. I run hot. That's what we're doing. I run hot. That's what I'm about. Okay, that's my new one. So Dan, what are you on this? No, I'm just running hot. I was saying, yeah, all right, cool. So you run cold.
I wouldn't say so, no. But if that's what we're getting with, then yeah, I guess so.
So you run.
But I'm not necessarily cold when I wear a vest. So
you're just wearing it for sweat purposes.
No, not always, because I don't sweat like that in the winter, mister.
You don't sweat
other than when I'm in here.
Are you wearing a vest now?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
And you're gonna. So of course you're warm.
That's not the reason why I'm warm.
You don't think the reason you're warm is because
because there's other times where I don't. Like, I know me. I'm a grown ass man.
Okay.
I know. When you asking me questions, I'm learning this shit.
Okay.
It's like I know who I am. My guy.
I feel like the vest might have something to do with it.
Trust me.
Nothing at all.
It's not. The vest helps.
You just
Well,
run.
no, I'm
It's
not
a
gonna say it
normal
helps.
thing. Loads of guys wear vests.
Yeah, like.
No, I'm not. No, let's get it straight. I'm not saying. I'm not
I'm
saying
saying
I don't
you
wear
don't have to wear it for temperature reasons. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Why are you wearing a vest now?
Because I just wear a vest sometimes. I never said I only wear it for temperature reasons. You know?
No,
I
but
said I wear a vest.
I'm just wondering
Yeah,
what
I just wear a vest, man. Let's stand up. Yeah, man.
All right, man. What you doing?
I need a reason to wear the vest.
No, I'm just.
Do you wear briefs? You wear boxers?
briefs? No, I don't wear briefs.
You don't.
No, I don't wear briefs.
Do you wear boxers?
Again,
do you
I'm
wear?
not.
Do you wear
What
pants?
are you doing?
Oh, don't do that. Neither.
No, I don't wear
I don't
pants.
wear. What are briefs, by the way? Are
Briefs
they
are like the
Are they the V thing or like boxers that are?
They're not
closer to you?
boxers, they're like
yeah,
the-
but are they the ones that's like more stuck on
No,
you? Like,
briefs
and more
are
fitted?
pants.
briefs are
like-
pants.
Okay, yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about briefs. Man, I don't wear briefs, but you know what? Well, the area I was trying to get at. Do you wear pants, bro?
Boxers.
Yeah, what are you, robot commando out here?
No, I wear box. Of course.
Why?
Why do I wear boxers?
Yeah.
Because it's an undergarment.
I'm confused.
No, but I'm saying, why do you wear boxers? Yeah, but vest is an undergarment too, right? And he asked me, why do I wear vests?
No,
so it's like,
but-
why do you wear boxers?
Because I don't want my dick just slapping on cotton like just.
You never come out your house without boxers.
Nah, that's
You
not
don't
a
do
thing.
that,
What?
bro.
Come
You
out
don't-
my house.
You don't come out commando sometimes, robot.
Like if I'm going to pick something up from the front door, yeah, or if,
Yeah, you ain't been outside.
as in
without-
outside
Yeah,
my yard,
Yeah.
like
Bro,
guan
you
out.
are missing out, bro. Sometimes you gotta be robot out here, bro. Sometimes you gotta be
Daniel's
robot.
face.
I'm so confused
Bro.
right now. Like I don't know if he's joking.
I'm
or
not
He's
what.
joking.
not joking, he's
I'm
not
not
joking.
joking. You've never come
You
out.
just run out your yard with no boxes.
What do you mean run out my heart? I knew what I was coming out to do. I'm
What,
just
with
outside.
no boxes?
Yeah.
Like what do you
sometimes.
wear? Well, like tracksuit.
Yeah, like sometimes I might be in the trackie, no boxers, cash.
What are you
Feeling
going to
free. Hear me? I might be
but-
going shop. I don't know.
do with no
I'm not-
boxes?
Yeah.
Do
I'm
you
not gonna
do
lie.
that as well.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm fairly.
Nah, wait. Do you do that as well? Is that not
I'm
necessarily?
fair.
Is that not necessarily? Is that?
I'm fairly new to that one, like couple years.
don't
and that.
spin it.
But couple years, yeah. But I'm
Couple years, that ain't new. You
That is new,
deep
bro.
in the
I
game.
know people that's been doing that from a long time, bro.
No bockies.
No boxes, robot, commando. Where you think commando comes from, bro?
Like
Oh.
the army.
So you don't know what commando means in terms of wardrobe.
Yeah, I know what it means.
So where
but
you
like-
think it comes from? You think
Don't-
people only?
Bro, from the war, bro. People in
No, I'm talking about now. No one's in the war now. Why are you telling me about the war? I'm talking about now. When people are talking about being commando, where do you think it comes from? Only to pick up the package
Gal
outside.
going commando.
You think only gal go commando?
Bro, I don't know of any man that roll out their yard
Right.
commando.
There's
like
men that roll commando.
Yeah,
Facts.
for what?
What do you mean for what?
There's
Man, this-
definitely man them that
Man
roll
don't
out
need the
commando.
restriction of the boxes right now, bro.
It's hot. They're just like,
What
I
are we
wanna
doing
move.
here? Yeah,
It's a thing.
that's a standard thing.
Standard, man.
It is, bro.
Standard.
It is
It's
a thing.
standard.
Standard is
Definitely a
wearing
thing.
boxes. That's standard.
And it's standard to go without for some. I'm not all out with none,
All
but
the time.
I've been out
So
here.
what do man them? So is there some man them with no boxes?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't
No,
do it in
wait,
jeans.
stop. No,
I wouldn't do it in jeans. That's
Oh,
yeah,
the
me.
chafing.
Yeah, I don't want my balls rubbing up.
No,
on the
but is
zip
there
and that.
some man them with no boxes? Like they don't wear boxes.
I don't know.
Like,
I
it's
don't-
just-
I don't know,
it's
man.
just-
I don't know if
straight
it's a
like that.
standard.
But
box,
I know there's people, girls and guys that regular are commando out here.
I
Just
am
free.
I feel like a square. Do you know, like I feel like I am like uncultured. Like I'm like wow. People walk out their house with no boxes, they wear shirts for no particular reason, not necessarily, and like, and I'm just here.
Yeah, man, you ain't been living, man. Sometimes Commando in shorts. Well, the breeze is different. What are you talking about, man? What are we out here doing, man? You gotta live, man. You're too restricted, too uptight. That's why you're so uptight. You hear me? Always nervous, always angry, always bitter. You hear me? You need to just let loose sometimes, bro. Be free. Pause.
Let me sip my apple juice.
That's hilarious.
All right, we back. Episode 112.
112.
Oh, how have I fucking missed
you're
that?
Not with it like
How
that.
have I missed that?
You hear me? And I just, get me? Just as you said that, 112. You get me?
Oh, I feel ashamed.
Yeah, man. Should have come in with a song and theme and all sorts.
I mean, I was gonna say, but you know.
Nah, it's poor. Because even last week I said 111.
You ain't all that in a bag of chips, bro.
All right, man. I don't even. What is?
Hot minute.
What is?
A hot minute.
Learning. This is the day of revelations. This is the day of bringing it back.
It's a new day, man.
Yo, people, thank you for joining us. It's Watch It or Not
TV.
I'm your host, Daniel Nero, with my co-host.
I go by the name of Zoosh, a.k.a. Guyver.
And today, we are joined by a special guest. I would allow you to introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I am Charmaine, founder of Soul to Soul Hills.
Yeah, that runs. That was good.
Yeah,
that was energy and what's the word? Confidence.
Prepared.
One time.
Nice.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, man, we like that.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. I
Thanks,
like that.
guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Good?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right.
But yeah, we are here back to day 112, man. We are moving swiftly on. Why do I sound like a radio presenter right now?
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I'm happy we're back to weekly.
Yeah.
I'm happy because the two weekly thing just.
Yeah, I mean, we had to do what we had to do.
Did you
But
guys
now,
miss each other?
Sometimes
Yeah.
you got to. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, but sometimes you got to try new things and you do them and you're like, nah,
let's take
this
it
ain't
back.
working.
Yeah.
Fair,
So
fair,
we're
fair.
back to the weekly, people. If you've been missing us, well, I don't even think a lot of people knew though, because we were doing what we needed to do.
Yeah,
We
it
was
was-
patterning up in the in between. So I don't really think people knew. But yeah, if you didn't know, we was doing fortnightly for a while, but now we're back to the weeklies, and I am happy about that just as
me
much
as
as
well.
Daniel is, because it was getting confusing. I think that's what it was. It was getting confusing.
It was a couple
Like,
times.
when did we
it'd be like,
record?
filming
When does
this
the
week?
episode
Like,
come
nah,
out?
it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It weren't the one.
It wasn't.
Yeah, big up cameraman Alex behind the. Can I not? Do you know what? I feel pressured when I want to say what I want to say.
You put that pressure on
Nah,
yourself.
it's you
though.
lot. It's like you can't say that. That's not what this one
Nah,
is.
you put that pressure on yourself
don't,
though,
man.
because you be chopping and chasing, don't really know what you want to do.
Nah, I know what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to say.
But you
Big
know,
up cameraman Alex behind the ones and twos. That's what I
but
want to say.
what are the ones and twos? Like what?
The
is
cameras, man? He's
that? I
switching.
mean, but that's
shit,
not what
bro.
you call cameras though.
He's switching
Like,
shit,
we
bro.
really-
Look at his fingers. He's switching between
that
cameras
doesn't mean
1,
ones
2.
and twos though. Like what is calling it ones and twos indicate cameraman?
What would you say?
Cameraman behind the cam. You hear me? Behind the scenes.
Well, cameraman
You hear
Alex
me?
behind the cam,
screens. Yeah.
behind the screens.
What better than the ones and twos?
But he's
The
pressing
ones and twos is already associated with something. That's why it doesn't work as well. When you say behind the ones and twos, people automatically think, oh shit, they got a DJ back there.
Maybe we do.
See what I mean?
They can't see shit. They don't know what cameraman Alex be doing. I've seen these DJs with
doing
some
all
weird
the
ass
things.
names these days, man. You don't know this fucking DJ. Fuck them, man. Anyway,
Yeah.
Charmaine, how's your week been?
Interesting.
Oh shit! Come on, tell us about
we
it.
like
Very
interesting.
interesting. Obviously, I
about
do a mix of things, but it's been interesting. So,
Good interesting or bad interesting?
I mean, my life be interesting.
Oh shit!
So why not? Always good things. Always
Okay.
good things.
Okay. We like that. We like that.
Yeah, had a bit of struggle with my car this week.
A lot of people have been having car problems lately.
It's actually
I
rude.
feel like
I'm gonna touch on
Actually
something
rude.
about the car, but you finish.
Actually rude.
You what is it? Is it all right now though?
Yeah, it's fine. I got
Okay,
it back. But the courtesy car that Audi gave me, you're rude.
oh, was it like that?
It's rude.
What car was it?
Rude. An MG3.
Do they even make MGs anymore?
Bruh. It's a 71 plate, yeah. I can't lie. When I rolled up and the guy was like, yeah, this is the vehicle.
That you automatically like, what?
I was
You
like,
taking a piss out of me?
definitely not.
Oh, you was like,
I'm vocal. I was definitely not. We're not doing this.
okay.
And he
What
was
did you say?
like,
Is it MGZR?
MG3.
Oh, 3. What's wrong with it? They small.
They're small.
Oh, okay. And they're MGs.
They're MGs.
And you got an Audi.
Bruh.
And you took it to the Audi shop.
Bruh.
So why you give me MG?
Bruh. Yeah. Right. Do you feel me? Do you get
nah,
where
nah,
I'm coming, right?
Where would you?
I get the thought process
Where
still.
would you?
So when I said to the man, sorry, what happened to like for like? Don't scratch your head. don't do that. Don't do that. But I said, okay, cool, you know what, whatever. Couldn't swap it that day. It's like, if your car's in for more than 2 days, you can come back, cool. So let me take it. See, when I got in this vehicle, immediately I wanted to get out and just burn it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Immediately. What? Bearing in mind, to be fair, I haven't driven a manual for a hot minute.
Oh, it's a manual.
What are we doing?
Oh, you
Why?
don't
This
do
is not-
manuals?
This is not
Nah.
life.
I didn't realize how much people didn't like manuals.
Brother.
Like I thought that was like I always associate automatics with old people. Like when I get to that age where I can't be bothered to drive anymore.
You're rude.
Like no, but I thought that's what everyone looked at.
Technically,
No.
we
But-
must be.
we are.
No. I'm talking.
I'm not old,
I'm
bro.
talking
I'm
when you
not
hit
old.
50
I'm not
plus.
old. I'm not
I'm
old.
talking 50 plus. I never knew it was a thing for people to enjoy
Do you know what
driving
it
an
is?
automatic.
Once you come out of a manual and go
Right,
into
that's
an
what it is.
automatic,
That's what it
you
is.
don't want to go back
That's
to a manual.
what it is. That's what happened to
I've
me.
done that, but I don't really like automatic as much.
You don't like driving.
Yeah, I'm not
Like, you don't
yeah,
like
driving's not my
like-
favorite thing to do anymore. No,
like
Yeah,
driving.
no. Yeah,
But
so-
when I switched,
But I assume you don't like driving if you're driving an automatic.
I
No.
think driving. I love driving automatic.
Yeah.
Like I actually enjoy
Like,
driving.
and I always
automatic.
think about like, what about the long haul drives?
They're
That's
the
even
best.
better.
Bruv,
Yeah, but like I feel like switching gear keeps me awake.
Then you shouldn't be
nah,
driving.
Yeah, if that's what's
Them long late night drives, if I never had to switch up, switch down, I might
No.
That's
Then
dangerous.
take an
That's-
Uber.
Nah,
dangerous.
Uber
I
that
didn't realize how much people like.
Since
Yeah.
when I
Do you
used
have
to drive a
automatic
manual.
and manual? Like, does it switch, just automatic.
Chiptronic. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Chiptronic.
something
Yeah,
like that.
no. I don't have that. I just
No.
got straight.
Straight
And
automatic.
you've
Straight
had that
automatic.
for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
man.
like probably
Yeah,
about
man.
4 or 5 years now.
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
I
no,
said, when I was driving manual, I was all about manual.
Same.
I was like, nah,
Nah,
like I could
what?
never
Yeah,
drive
why?
automatic. This,
Yeah,
that,
that's-
blah,
I
blah,
thought
this,
everyone
that,
was
blah,
that
blah,
way,
blah.
and
But
then
when I got the automatic, I was like, I don't know what I've been doing. Like I
What is it?
generally don't know how I've lived with
100%.
like this. Like it's wild. Like when you
100%.
telling me, man, just go karting.
Yeah, I was just about
I'm
to
just
say that. I
go-karting.
always looked at it, it's just a go kart,
I'm
really.
go karting.
At that point, it just.
at 80 miles an
But-
hour.
yeah,
man,
but-
just
I'll tell you what I
go-karting.
do agree with. Like, why would I be making life harder for myself? I
Yeah,
understand that.
Do you know what it is? It's the traffic as well. If you're in traffic and you've got a manual,
Oh,
long.
Yeah. No, I get that, but I just
long.
didn't think people was on.
And on the motorway,
The
so my
automatic.
car, bro, obviously, loads of cars got cruise control, but
Yeah.
my thing's got this one where, like, if the car's a certain distance in front
It
of you,
won't
it
go
will
to-
break.
Pull
It
back.
will
Oh,
break
okay,
behind
yeah,
it. This
yeah.
that it keeps
That
it in the
3 cents,
lane.
innit?
Like
Yeah,
it's almost
yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just there. Like,
Like,
just,
yeah.
just
Few
coasting.
times-
You are literally just
Bruh,
coasting.
few times, like I've done like a party trick. I'm like, yo, watch this, You get me? And then the car's just like swerving, go
But it
back in
brings
the
it
lane.
back.
This that.
Yeah.
It
You know, I remember
speed
when
up
they
this-
introduced that to cars, but yeah.
Yeah, proper things, bruv. Yeah, I'm automatic all the way,
Say no,
all the way.
100%. But yeah,
Has anyone heard of a capybara?
No,
what's that?
sounds like
How did we get here?
a Brazilian
This is a
dance.
capybara.
What is that? A mix between a squirrel and something?
I don't know what it's a mix between.
is that?
Yeah. But I licked one of these down
So-
the other day.
Oh, fuck's sake. You need to rephrase.
Yeah.
What, you really think I'm gonna lick that?
I mean, the way you
The
be
way
out here
you-
with your
yeah,
fire
yeah,
pit
yeah,
and cook,
The-
you might put that on the grill. You know what I mean? I don't know.
yeah.
Nah.
Where you living now, this
Where-
might be standard. Like, cause I ain't never seen it. Do you know why I don't know about one of
Yeah,
these?
they're
You
not
don't
around
get these in
here.
the city, bro.
So the other day I was driving, when I come back from Sweden, I was driving down this long ass green dark road, green. And this thing something hopped out in the road, and walked out and it just got slammed. Like blow.
dear.
Yeah. But I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a deer, but like Roxanne
Bro.
was like, that's not a deer. No, I didn't know what this was.
But
these are big. These are big. No, these are big.
That looks
Okay,
like
okay,
chipmunk
good.
size
Wham.
to me. So I'm like,
Nah,
what?
nah. They're wham.
That's
Like,
what I was going to say.
they're
Hold
wham.
on. That looks
So
What,
like
as in like
squirrel.
a pig
So-
size?
Yeah, but like it's more like a sheep. Like it looked like a. It looked
really?
like
Are they that
big?
It was massive.
look that
blood.
big.
It's so look. What it says mass height 62 centimeters. So what's that? Right there.
I don't
That
think it's
looks-
that high. Because a ruler is only 30.
Yeah, so 62.
I was thinking, hold on, wait, two rulers.
What's that? Yeah, what's that? A ruler? 30 centimeters? So double that.
Yeah, but that's not going to be up here, babe.
That's here.
Yeah.
Don't make me get out there. Don't make me get out there. Don't make me get out the tape measure, bro. 60 is high, bro. 60 is about there.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Anyway, the thing was big, bruv, yeah?
It's bigger than, I didn't think it was that. I thought it was a squirrel. It looked like a squirrel.
Yeah, that's what it looks
the
like.
thing's big, bruv.
That's why I said it's a cross
It
between
weighs
a
up to
squirrel and
66 kilograms. Yeah?
Okay.
So like,
big.
I didn't know what it was, yeah? So I licked this thing. I thought it was like a deer, a small deer. Roxanne was like, it looked more like a sheep, this, that. But when we got home, we were searching, like, what is this, like, what was this, that? And she found this. And I was like, yo, that's what it is. So this thing just come walking out the road, bruv, yeah? I broke, yeah? But I had enough time to see it, yeah? And I could have swerved. But I was like, swerving sounds, like, it seems dangerous. Like, it seems like, if it was a child, like, the swerving seems like the right thing to do. But capybara... Capybara slash
Did you not get out and check where it was or anything?
What? In the late night.
Oh, I don't know.
Nah. And thank God I didn't, because
They attack you.
no. But this, if you see these things' teeth, bruv, they're like,
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a cross between a squirrel and a beaver.
Yeah, it's got like that chickmunk kind of feel.
bruv. When I was looking at them and I was searching them and I was looking at their teeth, bruv, I was like, yo,
Oh shit.
yeah. I was like, nah.
Yeah, but
Like,
Yeah,
it's like a walrus.
But you killed it though, anyway.
what's that?
You killed it, no? Or you just
I don't know. I licked its backside. I don't know if it was alive or not. Like,
just kept
left
moving.
it just got through, but it mashed up my whole car. That's why I try to say it's
is
big.
it?
Yeah, it mashed up the whole thing. Yeah, dented it. And you know the parking sensor thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps going off. Because the thing's mashed up at the front.
Yeah.
It like keeps thinking that there's something close.
That's the worst, you know. I've driven a car like that where it
just
just bruh. There's no ignoring it. There's no drowning it out.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, it's actually the
I
most
turned it off.
annoying thing.
I had to turn it off.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I can't deal with it. But when it first started happening, I thought some of it might still be
in there.
at the front. So when I got out of the car, I was like,
See if it's heads in the grill.
yo, bro. I was like,
that's
yeah, but nothing was there. But yeah, I smashed down this capybara thing the other
Never
day.
heard of that before.
Yeah.
No, but I hadn't until
Where do they like? What are they? Where do they come from?
apparently
Like, where do they
they
live?
apparently they frequent like Hertfordshire and stuff
Is
like
it?
that, just in the wilderness and this that. And some people have these as pets.
Eh?
Some people have them as pets.
I mean,
Guys, Google capybara and see if you want to have it as a pet.
Definitely
Because
not.
that's not
How
my
is that
idea of a pet.
Yeah, no.
it's a bit brazy. It's
Yeah.
a bit brazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
All right, should we get into some
Anyway.
news? Some movie news?
Let's do.
Yeah.
What we got?
All right. I had a good one that I heard about today. Well, it's not really news. It was just something that's happening. You know Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
You know his daughter acts.
Yep. She was in Stranger Things.
Yeah. What's her name again? Do you remember her
Maya
name?
Hawke.
Maya Hawke. And that's what's her name's daughter as well? Uma
Thurman.
Yeah, Uma Thurman. Mind you, had some stuff to say about Uma Thurman, and we heard about her and Quentin Tarantino going back and forth about Kill Bill.
No.
I'll get to that in a bit. But Ethan Hawke is directing a new film with his daughter. And I don't know what the film's called, and I don't know what it's about.
That's great.
But the interesting bit about it is that there's a few sex scenes in it
With whom?
with his daughter and whoever's in the film that she's acting alongside. But Ethan Hawke is directing it.
Yeah,
And so they was talking to him about how it was
Uncomfortable
directing.
that must be to watch your child.
And he said he was pretty comfortable with it. So I just wanted to kind of get our opinion on what we thought about that.
Everybody on
is that still art? Are we here for the art of it?
everybody on
Is there an age group where you can be okay? No.
everybody on the couch is the wrong hue to have this conversation.
110%.
Bruh, that's
I mean,
that's
I don't
wild.
have no kids. You hear me? So I don't know. Yeah.
Do you have nieces or nephews?
Yeah.
Do you want this?
How
do
would
you
you
want
feel?
No, I wouldn't. You right. But so not even 21,
It
25.
doesn't
Never,
matter
bro. It
the
could be
age.
90,
Why do you
bro. I
want to
don't-
see that?
Yeah, it's a bit mad. But I mean,
Nah, not even for the art, bruv. Like
for the art?
Nah,
that's a
like,
bit weird.
Someone else can direct that.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
I
Or
thought it was
bring
a
in
bit-
someone else.
I
Like,
thought it was
why?
a bit orcs. It's a bit orcs.
Like,
but I
we
thought
not
maybe I was
body,
being
we
a
not
bit-
body doubling in 2023 or what? Or CGI?
AI?
Yeah, what we doing? Like, there's so
That's
much
the
ways
thing.
around this,
That is a big thing. That
Apparently
yeah.
they did.
and there's bare retakes as well. Like, because it's not gonna be one take. And what, you're gonna have to direct her, be like, no, I want you to.
Your position is
slip
here.
Your leg
Well,
over.
apparently it had
arch your
someone
back
on
this
set
way
that
and-
was
no.
a professional at that creates them kind of scenes and makes it comfortable, I guess.
I
don't know what that means
There's no
exactly.
comfortability
Nah,
in watching your child in that.
Imitate sex.
Yeah, in that
I thought
setting.
it was a bit mad. It's a bit mad. But I thought maybe, the world's changing. And I thought, am I looking at this wrong? Like,
Definitely
is this...
not.
I do know I'm about to say something crazy.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Okay.
But like, I don't think it would be so mad if
It was a guy. Go on,
Yeah,
say
I
if it
about
was
to
your
say,
son.
If it was my son.
Why
If
is
it was
that
my
a
son,
thing?
yeah, I don't think because I'm thinking of the daughter side of it. But it just flashed like if it was my son, it'd be like,
Take it away, boy!
But why is that a thing?
I mean,
Why is that so different?
I wasn't even thinking that. But as he said that, I understand, like, I don't know. It's just,
That's still your child.
I know, but it's different.
I need
it's
the
more
different
like it's more like a.
Explain.
Go ahead.
It doesn't seem as graphic.
Yeah, I just like. To be fair, I've always been a person that's just happy that I haven't had a daughter because there's just so many things that there's so many situations that I just feel like I'm not equipped to.
It's like the age-old argument of like just how men look at women like delicate. You know what I mean? It's like female parts, like y'all gotta sit with your legs crossed and shit. It's different for y'all. It's
I
different.
hear that.
So that's how we look at it. So looking at like your son, even though it's still a bit mad,
it's
still have to be
mad.
a certain age, and I'm still not sure about it. I'm just closer to saying, all right, that's
feel more comfortable.
Yeah. So it's that things like that element that comes into play where it just doesn't seem as graphic. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but I'm just saying it doesn't.
I think even the conversation about sex is easier with a boy than a girl, to be honest.
But do you think that's because you guys are male, so you know what you've been through, you know how to handle that conversation because you've been there?
I just think
$150%.
but I also think there's less responsibility for a guy when it comes to all that stuff.
Oh shit! I know, man. I'm over here on this side.
There is. We have less to worry about.
How?
I'm over here on this side.
We gonna do that. Look,
Yeah,
you
we're
gonna
gonna do that.
I'm over here on
Like,
this
is there
side.
not less to worry about being a guy than there is for a girl?
Why?
Because our bodies are set up differently,
Okay, what's the difference?
and life is set up differently.
What's the difference?
Like our body parts, the way, just being out here in the world, safety, like what can happen, like weak, strong, like let's not do that. Like,
No, we're gonna do it.
all right, we're gonna take it there. Is it? All right, how do I word this before I put my
Think
put my
about
foot
it.
in it?
Where my apple juice?
Think about it.
Wait, are women not more vulnerable on the streets than men are?
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
No, but I'm saying I'm clawing into there. Like,
Okay.
and why are women more vulnerable on?
But it depends on what the vulnerability is.
If we're just talking on average, statistically.
I would say yes, but only on a sexual side of things.
All right, that's cool.
Right.
Let's stay in that realm. That's realm. Yeah. Why is that though?
Because men are predators.
And women aren't really.
Not really, but
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair.
So
yeah,
so
but-
does that give
Some of them older
does-
women,
Yeah,
bro. Them
that's what I
older
mean. That's why I
women
said.
is-
Yeah, but I'm saying in terms of like
Nah, just say what you gotta say, man.
being a vulnerable, safety reasons, getting attacked. You're not hearing about women attacking men, are you? As much as you're hearing about men attacking women.
But then you have men attacking women, but you also have men attacking men.
Yeah, but
Jeez.
how often is that?
Very.
Not
Do you
as
not read the
often.
news?
Not as often. Oh yeah, I'm talking about sexual. I'm still in the
Okay,
sexual realm.
yeah,
of
okay, sexual
why
realm.
why it's different?
Okay, sexual realm, yes.
Yeah,
more
so
women than
already,
men.
so our sexual chemistry is set up differently,
hear
right?
that,
And so do women and girls not have more to worry about their sexual chemistry than guys?
No,
Like,
it's
do
not
you not
about
have a lot more happening to your body than guys?
Hormonally, there's a lot going on because cycles, etc. But boys go through their own puberty stages and stuff as well. So
Yeah, and I know I don't think, and I really don't think it's as deep as when girls go through their puberty. Like I thought that was facts, but I could be ignorant to it. I don't have kids. I haven't experienced.
Yeah.
But so you would disagree? Do you disagree then?
What was the question?
I said, is it? What did I say?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you
No, you
What
got to
is it?
answer this.
So basically,
Do-
I
is-
feel like because you're saying that it's harder for girls than it is for boys.
Yeah, I say girls have
But
more.
I don't think
not responsibility. Maybe responsibility was the wrong word, but girls have more.
I personally feel that I think when it comes to sex, I think that women have a lot more power than men do because
we have to say yes or no.
And
you don't have a lot more to worry about.
I don't think they have more to worry about. I feel like we have more to worry about. To be fair,
in what way?
Because you can get accused of things
straight away.
Yeah, all right, yeah, that's cool. All right. I'm talking about.
If we get them pregnant, then it's totally.
Bro, all right, I'm gonna say something
really.
really fucked up, yeah. But we're acting like this shit don't happen a dime in a dozen. If a girl gets pregnant, man can fuck off, bro. Like, what we doing here? And that's happened. That's happened. So now you're left. Like, you can never do that as a woman. You can never just fuck off,
brother. You can get rid of the you.
All right.
If you're a woman,
so now you have more responsibility to do. Like that's on you. Like, you've got to go through that. That's on your body. That's not the guy. The guy is in Dubai now, raving it up. Like, what we doing?
Yeah, but you can literally clip a pill, blood.
What?
You
alright, cool. That's still something that you have to worry about now. That you have to go through. That can have repercussions. That can have side effects.
Even if you fling to Dubai, bruv, if they find you, bruv, you're getting CSA for the rest of your life, blood.
What we doing here? Like, really? Really? And that's more responsibility than being a woman. In terms of like,
where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's what
that's a responsibility. That's something to you.
Bro, I'd rather that. Yeah,
you'd rather that.
I'd rather that responsibility than the other one. Yeah,
then what? Getting rid of the baby.
Than being a woman and having to go through all of that. In terms of if we both didn't want the baby, what a man could do and what a woman would have to go through. Yeah, I'd rather risk the CSA. I'd be on the run.
Okay, but in terms of like initiating the sex and maybe
hold on, wait, because I hate when you do this. Oh, you not agreeing with me?
I agree with you on that part, particular part.
So you don't agree that men have less responsibility when it comes to like just being a man in terms of like being a woman when it comes to sex? When we're talking about sex, because we started off with the directing.
When it comes to sex, I feel like no. I feel like there's a lot more. Like I said, I feel like women have a lot more power when it comes to sex. They have a lot more say in it. Like because
they have a lot more. Why do you think they have a lot more say? Because they a lot more in control. Because a lot more is happening to them, which means
I feel like usually 9 times out of 10, or maybe 8 times out of 10, it's the man trying to chop. You get me? So 100%. It's usually us man trying to run game and trying to do what needs to be done.
Because we just want to drop off dick and leave, right?
What? Because
less responsibility. I'm confused. You're like, I feel like
you that less responsibility,
bro. I can drop off dick and leave. Like, what we
so
talking
could they though? I don't understand.
It's not. Is that how you look at it? Is that how you look at it?
Women can.
Yeah, but it's
all the time.
And then the next morning they could say that they got raped. We're not allowed to say that word.
Yeah, you done got us.
Yeah, I know. We already got the
monetization
got lashed last time. Yeah, I know.
You say it so aggressive.
But if I only say it once,
it's like a strong R. You say it with the strong R.
Capitals.
Yeah, so that word, and now you're fucked. And there's no guilt.
I'm not even talking about that.
That's I am. That's still sex.
Yeah, all right, cool. But when you're weighing it up, like, you know what? Yeah,
yeah, gotta say it.
I've said it before, so I'm not even saying it again. Fuck it. But
you're gonna talk about the coming inside thing?
Well, I was gonna go along those lines.
Okay.
But like,
but that's different.
Why? All of that counts as into like.
Listen. You have before that even starts. Before that even starts.
You know what really got me? Yeah. You know when I realized like sex is just mad different. No, this is. You know what? I don't even want to say what made. No, I'm not even going. I'm not. It's a big pause. It's a big pause.
Just say it.
It's a big pause.
Just say it, bro.
You know what kind of
cut it out?
No,
you can edit it out. Just
say it.
You can edit it out, man. Just say it.
No, watch it. Yeah, you see when you're watching Striking Vipers. You know the Netlfix, the black thing. Yeah. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I know where it is in my head, but I don't know where I'm going with it. Yeah. You see one of them's playing as a woman character, one of them's playing as a male character, right?
Alex, stay prepared. Get ready. Alex, get ready. You might be needed.
It's a big pause. Yeah. I'm saying pause from early. Do you remember how they were explaining how sex felt?
No.
All right, cool. You know what? It doesn't matter. But that was kind of like how I think about it. Like, yes, we are all having sex, but sex is a complete different feeling for women than it is to men. And honestly, I feel like they have a lot more to deal with, and the feeling is a lot more for them than it is for men. Like, there's a lot more in it.
I feel like
I don't know that it is.
Nah, I feel like
it might be a different feeling, like, but no one can know because no one.
I know,
both,
and that's why I use that
Yeah,
example,
but
because
I
I feel
feel
like
like
that kind of was how I was thinking of it. I was like, yeah, it would be. It's a lot different to have. Fuck it, man. What are we doing? Let's move, man.
what to get clarted, then to
I'm
clot.
just saying, like having. Look, this is a big pause. Do you remember Starburst? Yeah?
What?
Do you remember Starburst when it had the juice that squirted out? You know what? It's pause, man. It's all pause.
I don't know where you're going.
It's all pause. I just think it's different to give than it is to receive. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but sometimes
I'm old
they
school
give
like
them,
that.
surely.
Give what? What are you talking about? Give what? Where? What are you talking about? Give what? Where?
Yeah, but if you're like,
What?
Can I speak?
Yeah.
If you're like on your back and like,
Who's on your back?
Like you.
Oh.
Are you alright?
I know where he was
Yeah,
going.
like,
I understand
yeah.
what you were trying to say there.
If you're on your back and
Yeah.
they're like riding you and like,
You're still giving dick. What are we doing here?
I don't think you're giving dick. I feel like they're papping you, like bap, like slamming you.
Bro, you're still giving dick. What are we doing here? You're giving. You're putting something in.
I don't really see it like that. If they're, I feel like
No?
they're in control at that time. Like that's they're in control.
They're in control of
Like,
taking what I'm giving.
Like if it's like doggy, then yeah, like you get me. But if you're like on your back and
But
like
they're still, you know what?
We're still receiving.
Yeah.
Is what he's trying to say.
Like,
I don't know if it's just because it's going in. I get that, but like they're
no,
like
that's why. That is it. Yeah.
That's
That's a big difference. That feeling is a big difference.
I'm not sure.
No, I might, because I ain't never. I don't know. No, I might. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like it's different. I feel like it's different. I feel like women have more responsibility. I feel like the only reason why, like, no one really agrees to that is because it does sound a bit like, what's the word?
No, what, misogynistic?
Yeah, it sounds a bit. But
I don't think it is, but I think like there's loads of women. I think like
facts.
but I think like there's loads of women out there that think like men as well. Like they're just
facts.
like
They can
they're just
think like all they want to think like, but it's not that.
for them it
But
is
it
though.
can be.
Like for them, like
100% it can
there's
be.
women out there that would be like, Raj, you know what? I'm out tonight. And I'm looking to get mashed down.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm going,
I
and
know.
I'm going about my business.
Yeah.
I know, but the repercussions that could happen to you in comparison to a man are completely different. Like, you could end up pregnant, never see that. We could have a million one-night stands and never see that girl again and no responsibilities. Girls can do that. And, like, I'm tearing it down to real caveman style. Like, I know that we're far removed from that. But if we just strip it down to bare minimals, bare basics, like, there is a lot more responsibility being a woman in this world than there is a man. And I really...
Yeah, but that's not the... That wasn't the...
But even in terms of that, that's what I'm saying. Like, even in terms of that. But if
That's
we're going
the
to put it as
biggest
a whole...
part of it. But in terms of the actual act and how
Yeah, that's
we get
what
there,
that's what we was
Yeah.
that's what we was saying. Like in terms of
Yeah,
the
but
act,
even like what you're saying, like it's like going back to like son and daughter. It's a lot more easier watching your son,
yeah,
you
that's,
hear me, than seeing your daughter get. You hear me? And
lot
why
are
is
weird.
that? And why is that?
it's weird. It should be the same, whether it's your
Do you
your
honestly
son
look
or
at
your
the same
daughter.
like that?
I would, because that's still my child.
I know.
And maybe like what you're saying, because as a woman, I've obviously given birth to that child, so I've got that. I don't want to see none of my sons mashing down nothing, and I wouldn't. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't want to see her taking it neither. Like, it's weird.
No, of course.
I
of course.
definitely don't want to see
But
my daughter.
if you had to make a
Weird.
choice,
if I had to make a choice,
There's
I know
no
exactly.
choice for me. Both times, I'm like, ew.
Oh, you don't have a daughter, so you can't.
I don't have a daughter, but I have nieces. Ew.
So it's the same for you.
It's the same.
I can't agree with that.
I don't
Why you don't
know.
agree with that?
I can't agree
Why you don't agree?
because I got nieces, and if
You're
there was a
pumping someone up
choice,
for
if
that.
there was a choice, I'm getting angry just thinking about it, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's not
that's
okay.
wild.
Yeah, like if
It's
my
not
my
okay.
son was to come home and say he'd had sex, there'd be a completely different reaction to me if my daughter came home and
Why
told
is
me she
that,
had
though?
sex. Huh?
Why is that?
That's my baby girl. What was she doing? Like, why she getting up to? Why is she doing that? Who touched you? Who defaced you? Who defiled
you
you?
It was
did that
her
to someone
choice.
else's
When you
baby
just said
girl.
there's
Nah,
girls out
nah,
here,
don't care.
Ragga, it was her choice. She
I'm
said,
talking
"Nah,
about
I was
cougars.
just
Ain't
going to
talking
get
about my
some-"
baby girl.
She was like, Dad, I just wanted some dick tonight. That's it. Pause. You get me?
Everyone's dying. What?
What?
Say that to me.
And it was her. She initiated it. She went for it. It was all her.
Bro,
Face is
stop
getting
now. 'Cause I don't
angry,
even have a
getting
daughter and I'm getting
But
mad.
that's what I'm saying, man. You look at it differently, so don't try and be against
But I
me.
don't-
No,
Yeah,
but that's not what you were saying. That's completely
That's
different.
pretty
Of
much
course
what I
I
was
do.
saying.
Of course I look at that differently. I agree
Yeah,
with you.
but
I
the
said I'd
reasons
rather
as
see
to
my
why
son.
you look at it differently, you don't want to admit, but that's why.
No, the reasons I don't admit is because it's a girl. Like I said, I admitted it because it's a girl. Like I don't want to see my girl get clarted. Like my daughter get clarted. That's long.
All right, man. Yeah, me. Will and Jada, man.
I was so glad that you brought that up. Like, I'm so glad. Yeah.
Will and Jada.
She's not gonna be content until he's dead. Surely.
I feel like that.
Surely
as well.
she wants him to hang
I feel like that
himself
as
or
well.
something like
yeah.
that. Surely.
Like if he committed suicide, she has to be a suspect.
100%.
100%.
Did you hear about this? What's wrong with her?
No, I didn't hear. Tell me.
Oh, she said that we've been broken up for 7 years.
Since
Oh yeah, no, I knew that.
2016 or something like
Yeah, I
that.
heard that. I heard about that. But that, apparently that was the thing. They had that open
No,
relationship. It
no,
was
it's
just,
not open
No,
relationship.
yeah, she said they're divorced, but not on paper. But they are.
Yeah, they were
divorced.
separated, which is why the whole thing happened with my man, and it's always just been a thing.
So why she keep bringing that shit up? Like it's new headlines and that. Like,
But I don't think it's the same as what you're saying though. Like to what she's saying
Yeah,
now.
this feels like a bit of
because
new bit.
what you're saying is like they had like an open relationship and they could
It
do what they
started
want.
with an open relationship. From what I heard, it started as an open relationship. They were both like, it was that thing of we're still married. This is still our family home. Blah blah blah. But if we want to go outside and catch a little something, then they're free to
But
do
what
that.
she's
as
saying-
long as it doesn't affect anything else.
No, but what she's saying is
But that's obviously moved from that. Or
what
it's
she's
just a
saying
thing.
is for the last 7 years they have not been together. Not no open relationship or not ever. They're not together. That's what she's saying.
So what's Will saying?
That
Will's
be the
probably-
thing. What does Will say? What
What's
does he
Will
ever say?
saying?
Like it's real one-sided. Because he just put out a book the other. I think this was from a book.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
He just put out a book the other day. He didn't say nothing about that.
yeah. It's
Like so, it
But then
feels
don't you
real
feel
one-sided.
like she's a bit? I feel like
I think she's mean.
yeah,
She's really
Like, she's doing
mean.
a lot.
She's really
she's
mean.
but I
doing a
don't
lot
know,
to this
like-
one brother. I feel like she's doing a lot.
But how much do you like? How much do you need to take to know?
So
like,
be like, you know what? I don't even. Like,
yeah, like how much? Because like she's got him slapping.
You know what?
Chris
I used to. You know what I used to think why it was cool is because why I think they just separated on by word and not on paper. It's because it's a business for them. Like they are the Smiths.
Yeah,
I don't feel like that business is what it was before, so I don't see why they are together like that. anymore.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess behind the scenes and what they've got on paper and what they may own, probably different. But you know when they were like.
Yeah,
They were like together, so people looked at it like that. There was a brand. They were like the Beckhams. You
yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
And the
Carters. Yeah, you hear
Yep.
me? All of that. So I can understand why you may not have wanted
Yeah.
to. But now I'm like, no one looks at you as that brand no more. Like you ain't that couple. It's not together like that no more. So I don't
don't
really,
matter.
I don't see why Will Smith seems like he's still trying to wave this flag. You
He
hear
should
me?
have chose Naya, man.
Who?
Naya
Naya?
Long.
Oh, Nia Long.
Nia.
Nia Long. Yeah,
Nia Long, yeah.
He should have. He
I
had
mean,
the chance with that one as well, innit? Back in the day when
Way
it was
back.
Fresh Prince. He should have.
I mean, did he have a chance? We just know she was in Fresh Prince.
No, apparently there
No,
was
yeah.
a, yeah,
Okay.
they had
That was
a,
a thing.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he chose wrong. there.
Yeah, he definitely
He
made a
chose wrong.
big mistake.
I
but-
mean, because Jada was in that cat. Did you look at Jada in that circle of like the Halle Berrys? The,
Yeah, man.
The Neo. Because I heard a
100%.
couple people didn't, and I was like,
What?
no,
She's
she
beautiful.
was.
Nah,
was
she's fire.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Still is now.
You can't deny that.
But her soul be ugly.
And that's
Nah,
what
I don't
makes
know.
people
I don't.
ugly,
yeah,
innit?
I don't know. It made her ugly to me as well, man. I don't.
She looks deep,
I don't look
demonic.
at- yeah,
like the bald
yeah, I
hair
do-
and
yeah,
this,
I
that,
do.
and like the red table.
Have you
there's
seen Nia
everything
Long?
just-
Yeah, me still
Yes.
standing up against the test of time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
ain't the same
yeah,
with Jada. But then does that make what Chris Rock and how Will Smith kind of retaliated with that? Like, just a bit of like, what we doing here, bro?
That wasn't necessary.
Yeah,
he was
that
doing a lot.
But
Like,
you
that
know what? But
felt
that
very
was
staged.
man was embarrassed that he had been embarrassed. He had gone through the whole entanglement thing,
Now,
and he
this
tried
is
to get.
embarrassment.
Yeah, but
knowing
you've
that you've done
embarrassed
that.
yourself further by doing that with
He
a
tried
woman
to-
that's not even trying to claim you.
Yeah, but he felt that
you
that's
alright?
that's a manly thing if he goes up.
Nah,
and,
he's got to do a live stream or something, man.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's not okay. It's not okay.
Enough's enough, man. We've got to come out with a live stream.
That he
I don't know
needs
what's
to-
going on.
I
here.
need to see Will Smith come out with another woman on his arm. That's what I need to see.
Yeah,
Like he
yeah.
needs to. He's had enough now. Yeah, he's done his time. Like he's done his
He
time.
has. Yes.
It almost seems like we don't really know his side of the story. Like he's not told a story.
Yeah,
It's-
'cause he's
everything's
just-
on
To
her.
be fair,
Because
he's
it's just-
kept it 100.
Yeah, he's
In
just getting
terms of
bullied.
if that's the deal you lot made,
He's getting bullied left, right, and center.
it is
bro.
abuse.
Yeah,
It is abuse.
It has to be
It is
abuse.
abuse.
And she's even got her mum and them round the table talking about everything and this, that. She even brought my man on the table and this, that, like entanglements and this, that. You got man in memes and like, come on, man.
Like Will was that guy.
live.
Will was that guy.
Bruh.
He still is that guy. Will's all right, man.
Not really, man.
And he ain't gonna be the
I
new
look at him
Martin
differently
Luther,
now,
is he?
man.
Is he?
Like,
Yeah, but why? Because he's not coming out and then disrespecting her.
no, because
Yes.
well, yeah.
No, but that's why I'm saying I hold more respect for him for not stooping.
No, but you
to
don't have
those
to
levels
disrespect
do
her.
that.
You don't have to disrespect her to
She's
be like, yo.
disrespecting him royally and so public.
Yeah, but you don't have to disrespect her back in order for you to be like, get some stripes back. He's just not doing nothing, and he just.
But that's
seems
just
like,
what we're seeing, though. This is what I'm saying. So
yeah, I know. He got
might
to
just
portray.
be-
So he got to put that, some kind of energy out here to let us know he's still an alpha.
Yeah, but
Like
for
right
what
now, I'm not
reason?
getting alpha
Because
vibes
in
from
his
Will.
mind, he might be like,
No, it's
I
not
don't
just
need to-
about your mind. You
No,
gotta be
because
alpha
it
to
is.
everyone.
But for why? You're not. What are you doing for him?
Well, that's why we look
Nah,
at him
man.
differently.
I've been, we
And he put himself in the public eye. He's a public figure. He's a
I hear
Hollywood
that.
actor. So
I hear that,
he's
but
here
he
to be
still
judged.
doesn't have no.
He is. He's there to be judged, and he's not giving alpha vibes.
yeah, nah,
He's not giving alpha vibes. He's giving.
not even beta. What's it? Charlie vibes. Charlie vibes. Delta vibes.
Yeah,
it's wild,
It's
bro.
not like Will used to be him.
But I don't think I've ever seen Will as an alpha male.
You tried when he slapped Chris and it failed.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm trying to say.
that was
Muhammad
cringe.
Ali, I got alpha male vibes. I was like, right, because them time before that time, he was slinky, skinny, and he stocked up. Muhammad the Ali film was around them times I started. And no, you can't do that. He's been in hella lead roles as the action, like he's the lead man.
Yeah, he's
like,
good at his films.
No,
Don't get me wrong.
I've
but
got-
He's good
I've
at
got alpha.
acting.
yeah,
I Am Legend never gave
He's
you
good at
alpha.
acting.
no, it never gave me alpha.
No one said
vibes.
he ain't a good
All right,
actor.
say
He's a
no.
good- he's a good actor.
Man,
No
just
one
been
ain't-
acting
no
like
one
a man.
ain't
Yeah,
disrespecting
he's
his
been acting
acting.
like a man. Say no.
His
man.
acting's on
doesn't-
point.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
but he doesn't. I've never seen him as like an alpha male. I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
see, this is what I'm saying. This is what
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
be said about
You're
me.
only saying
This is
that
what I'm
now
trying to
because you forget.
He doesn't. He
This
doesn't.
is why he
that's
needs
not
to
the vibe.
disrespect her. This is why I say he needs to come out and
Nah,
disrespect
what I'm
her.
saying.
that's not him in it. Like,
Yeah, it's not
That's
him.
not his
You're right.
character, so
It's not his character.
if for
You're
him
right.
to do that-
That's
it
an
was.
alpha character.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
but if that was an alpha, that wouldn't happen in the first place.
That's
Because that would have
true.
got knocked
No,
down
you
and
right.
shut down
That's
from
true,
way
yeah.
back.
You're right.
So-
You're right.
Yeah.
Damn. Will,
saying.
man. Jada. You did it. Jada did it, man. Jada. She's the alpha.
She's-
But sometimes that be the thing.
She wanted Tupac really though, innit? That's what happened. She wanted Pac and she got Smith. Like,
Don't do that because Smith was.
he weren't Pac. I'll tell you that.
He was Smith.
He weren't Pac.
He was
That's-
Smith.
That's
She
alpha
wanted a
right
little
there.
bad
That's
boy,
alpha
innit?
He
right
can
there.
hold up. He hold up against his own. Like obviously because she chose him.
She went for the good guy.
Sweet
See,
boy,
this is
innit?
why they don't go for. This is why the gal don't go for the good guy.
Continuous fee, man.
This
Good
is
guys.
what happens. This is what happens.
Yeah. Be peak, man. Be peak. But
All
say
right.
it go. Say it go.
All right, cool. Swiftly moving on to the review.
Let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
Go, let's go.
It was your choice this week.
Yeah.
What made you choose this?
I've been hearing about it.
Okay.
I've been hearing the whole deal about it. It was about social media. People was like, oh, yeah, what would you do if you was in this? And I was like, all right, let's check it out. This is what we do.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let's check out what everybody's been talking about.
Fair.
All right.
So,
So,
yeah, that's why. I
The
picked it.
Accused. This
The
one's on Netflix. It was directed by the same guy who did. Oh my days! What did he do again?
Is it the one with the graffiti? Because that gave me that vibes. You know, when they broke into the house and they were doing
No, he
graffiti.
did. What's the thing, bruv? It was shot in one shot. Boiling Point.
no way.
Wait,
is it?
yeah. Same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy.
You know that's a series now.
Yeah, I see it come out.
Well, I
Yeah.
did not know that. But yeah.
So yeah, Philip Barantini
Okay.
done this.
This
yeah,
is different then.
Directed. Yeah, well, from that.
Yeah.
Synopsis.
Synopsis time.
Not sure if you know. We read the synopsis in a specific way. The specific way we want you to read the synopsis today is.
Look at that dead look. Like, what? That look is so weird, man. Like, stop looking at me like that, bro. It's like, I don't know what ideas you got, man.
Well, because he's been accused, I'm trying to think of like maybe like a judge or
Okay.
the prosecutor.
lawyer in the
Lawyerish,
courtroom, trying to make your case. Like
yeah.
Like
you're
I couldn't get no heads up on this now.
No, that's 100% against the rules.
Cheating.
Wow.
So so this is this is that final speech that you give where you're trying to the jury, you're trying to win over the jury, that. So that's what we need this read as. Can you read? Can you see it from there, or do you need it zoomed?
Mine not good, and I'm joking.
Are you good? Yeah, you got that from there. Okay, that's cool. Get in your bag. That's cool.
We got you.
One sentence, to be fair.
Yeah. So
closing argument.
Yeah, this is it. You gotta make us believe you.
I mean,
it's your time to shine.
Yeah, man.
This is pressure. No,
Alpha.
No.
Yeah, but now I've got to get like my tone right. You know.
Yeah. You got it. You're losing the jury.
I'm ready. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous. Why did you guys do this to me? Okay, cool. After a revenged, obsessed society incorrectly selects its next target, a young man must survive the night as the online witch hunt arrives at his front door.
Guilty. Yeah, man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Jail time.
Jail is done. He ain't saved
years.
shit from no one, blood. I say he's dead. Now.
Accused.
We like that.
He's
Does that
accused.
work?
I'm saying that. That's it, man. That's it. Nah, all right, cool, wicked. So, accused 2023 this year.
Yeah. It's one of those films that tick a box, social media.
And what do you call it?
It had a lot going in it, though.
What's the thing? Because it's an Asian man. So it's tick that box as well.
The race
race
card,
the race
society
box,
card,
the
whole
that, and the black girlfriend, this that.
It was definitely ticking boxes.
Funny enough, I didn't even realize the rest of the box.
There was loads. There were loads.
I didn't clock the rest of the box.
Yeah, the terrorist box, the racism box, like it's
It was one of those
stereotype box.
Stereotype, there was a lot.
But I think that's why I had been hearing a lot about it. Like, well, people was literally talking about all those points. Apart from the black girlfriend part.
She was rude.
Yeah, I thought that was quite interesting, that whole dynamic with her, to be honest.
She was. She seemed a bit she for him. I thought it was a weird...
I don't think she was young. I just think she acted young.
Yeah,
I just think her mentality...
They looked like an odd couple. Like, they wouldn't have been someone you would have paired together.
I guess that's where it was.
But
it looked like when whoever wrote this, like, casted her as whatever colour. Like, they didn't really think of a colour. And when they did the casting, it was like, okay, you're the best. Let's just slap you there. Because they didn't look right together.
No, it didn't. So what do we think going into this one?
I really was not with it. I think you could tell it was super low budget. That was the first thing I noticed. I was
Which I didn't mind it being.
Nah, because we've seen loads of films that are low budget that are dope.
Nah.
But with this, I was just like, I can really, really see. Like, even with Tim, that was low budget.
Yeah.
But it didn't really make a big effect.
You know what really screamed low budget with this? I felt the writing for some reason, even though you don't need the budget for that. Like, the dialogue in this was horrible.
It was simple.
It was so not believable. They were having conversations and it just felt really...
I think it felt like, not that you knew what was going to come, but it felt very...
obvious.
Yeah.
Super
obvious.
Yeah. Like, I feel like from the moment that the film started, when I saw him and the film was called Accused, I feel like I knew what was going to happen. And then when he got on the train, I knew what was going to happen.
This is the thing. I think with the title, like I was doing the same when I was watching it. I was like, okay, cool, let's watch this. There were certain things that were happening, and it was too obvious on... Like, when the guy was coming down the escalator, they made that so obvious. When the neighbour, they made that so obvious. Like, there were so many points, do you know what I mean, in it, where I was like, there's a reason for that. Like, usually when you're watching a film like this, you have to go, oh, yeah, because don't you remember when my man did... But on this one, it was like, that's like, they were showing you that for a purpose.
Yeah.
So
like, here's the flower pot.
Yeah.
They were literally holding your hand and walking you through the film.
Yeah, it was that.
It was like, it was... But funny enough, I didn't mind the first half. The first half...
I think it was slow.
It was, but I thought... Where this film went, I didn't think it was going to go. at all. Like the second half of this film was completely different to what I thought. It almost turned into like a horror flick. Like just a mystery horror. I was like, what are we doing here? Like
a messy one.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go somewhere completely different. I thought he was gonna go that I don't want to give too much away, but I thought you were gonna see a lot more people involved. I thought it was gonna be in the news a bit more in terms of him fighting for his not like
that side of it was missing.
Running from two men for the whole
youths.
like it was
foolishness.
like this went, but the beginning, the build up to it, as much as it was predictable, as much as they walked you through it, I was still kind of here for it in terms of these are one of those scenarios which did have you thinking, what would you do?
Yeah,
if it was like,
I mean, there's a lot of things he was doing I wanted to box him for. I can't lie. I was just like, why are we still here?
A lot
turn
of
the
it.
TV off, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah,
bro? Just go live your life, bro.
Oh, hold on, wait. As you say that though, would you? If you saw like, if you hold on, wait. At what point are you saying turn the TV off? When he already knew it was him that was getting. Like, he saw the stuff on social media. Like, would you have turned away from that?
At any point he was watching the television, he should have turned it off. Like, at any point.
You wouldn't have wanted to know what was going on?
No.
Why?
Because I know it weren't me.
But...
Like, what am I watching the news? Like, what am I watching the news for here?
All right, let's just say you continue watching the news because you're watching the news. Like, and then you find out, and then you're watching social media, and then it's like, right, people think it's you. Are you turning your head away, or...
I doubt I'd stay on it and watch it, and
you won't want to see how that progresses, like what people are accusing you of.
Nah, I doubt it. I'm probably looking to get out of here.
Do you feel that's a bit of a disadvantage?
No, I'm probably looking to bounce. Oh yeah,
well, like, in terms of that, but you still want to keep your eye on your phone.
No, but I'm not looking to. I feel like I actually thought about if this happened, what would I do? And I feel like I would try and catch a flight, like because. There's no point in
do you not think that would make
instantly,
you more
bro?
guilty?
Like instantly, I'm looking to get out of here, bro.
You know what? You know why it's a bit of BS, bro? Because you just said you didn't do it. Like you know you have nothing to do with this. Why are we ducking? Why are you trying to do up fugitive?
But no, because
I'm going Fed station. I don't even like the Feds, but bro, this is not man. Like what are we doing here?
No, I feel like I would bounce because
why?
Because
that's
I know.
Shit ever.
No, I don't think it's guilty.
It would. That's
how
how,
is
that's
it
how
not
it
guilty,
would look.
bro? You're getting accused
That's
of being
how
a
it would
terrorist,
look.
and the first thing you do is bounce.
Bearing in mind, you probably wouldn't be able to get on a flight because if your name's out there, you're going to get stopped.
You're going to jail.
Yeah, but remember,
yeah.
I don't want to say nothing, but it was all hearsay. Like it wasn't like no one's looking for me.
No, but I'm
not like nobody's looking for me.
Yeah, but why are you
like? Why am I even going to the Fed station for? Because they're not looking for me either.
Yeah, but
nobody's looking for me.
Yeah, but you still
apart from
something on
Harry and Tom.
Yeah, but something online, bro, is getting spread. You see how much friend requests you had in like 5 seconds, bro.
Yeah, but that's
like if your social media started popping off like
that, though, isn't it? Not all, but I mean, like that's a thing. Like it's a cycle, isn't it? Like you see like a video of something and they're all everywhere, this that, and then give it like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, it's never about you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but
when you say it about you. That's
bro,
a mad
honestly,
thing, bro.
I feel like I don't think I would have watched it because
I definitely would have watched.
I've seen this happen to people, not this to this level, but I've seen people become a meme, and it's like they're watching it and this that and it's everywhere and this that. It just fucks with you. You get me?
Like being the butt end of a joke is different to being accused of.
Yeah, but it's in the same like because you're literally like.
I don't think it is.
It's not the same.
I think it's the same
not
because
the
you're
same.
literally
because the consequences of each act is going to have a different outcome.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
So
and one has real life consequences.
Yeah.
The other's just gonna stay on the
Bans,
internet.
innit?
I just feel like watching it and sitting in it and continuing it and looking and being like, oh, this person, this, that. I just feel like it makes it worse for you. Like I just feel, regardless of whether or not you're watching or you're looking, if you're watching and you're looking to create a plan of what you're going to do, that's different. But if you're watching and you're looking and you're sitting in the same place to be like, oh my God, like this is good, oh my God, like this, then what are you doing? Look off the ting, bruv, and go on about your business, blood. That's what I'm saying. I catch a flight, bruv. Give it 2 weeks, bruv. Let's see what's happening in a fortnight.
I mean, even what you said, why you gotta catch a flight? Just turn off your computer. Like what we doing? Like,
yeah, but you're still about. You get me?
Yeah.
Like
Still
you're still around. You know what I'm saying? You're still about. Like your mum and dad's probably gonna see it. You're probably gonna get your friends this that. Even if you turn off your phone, your gal, he's already knows gal's seen it. This that.
What? Where you flying to? Timbuktu,
Portugal,
bro. What? They don't have internet,
France.
Wi-Fi there. What we doing?
Like, yeah, but it's
across
not.
the
It's
borders,
not like just the.
Nah, you're moving
Not
mad.
every terrorist attack, bruv, that happens, bro. You hear everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like I'm sure there's bare terrorist attacks in France that you don't even know what's happened. It just happened in France.
That's mad. I'm staying and I'm looking and I need to know what's going on and I'm formulating a plan.
Yeah, but what's your
What
plan?
would your plan be?
But what's your plan?
And how would
Probably go to the
no wait
feds
stop.
first
What
of
would
all,
you-
I'll be online trying to plead my innocence. I'm like,
Nah.
yo, what's going on here, man? Them like, this ain't me.
Who's that guy?
Nah,
who's that?
You're wrong. You hear me? I'll be trying to find my corner. I'll be
Oh.
phoning people. I'll be like, what's
Yeah.
going on? When I see
But
it's
ain't no one
getting too
answering your
peak.
calls.
Yeah, I know. When it gets 2 feet, I'm going feds.
You be
station.
on your phone.
I'm
Like
going
you be
fed station.
You be replying.
I am bitching. I'm going fed station. I'm like, yo, terrorist.
But what if they?
You know when it's totally out of your realm? It's like, y'all sell drugs. I do fraud, but terrorism, nah. Don't put it on my jacket. Don't put it on my jacket,
Don't
man.
put that next to me.
Nah.
I hear that. But like,
Laying up innocent
what if you
people
went-
and that.
But
Nah,
what if
it's
you
not
went
my
to
bag.
the Fed station and they was like, gotcha. Like, finally, yeah, we
Thanks.
was looking for you.
Thanks for coming in.
Cheers.
Bro,
And then
Cheers.
you're now,
Don't even
you're
look
now
like me on the
inside.
screen.
Cheers, mate. Like, good.
Yeah.
Now you're in the slammer.
no, it doesn't
With
go like
everyone
that.
else
And it's a
watching you, like,
Friday.
and they ain't paying
So
you no mind. So
Yeah. Now,
I'll
Friday.
be real, you'd
Saturday-
be safer
would you though?
than what he was.
Yeah,
he was
would you though?
Yeah, I would
Because you're
assume.
inside now with who and who.
I mean,
If
yeah.
they catch
all right, I
wind,
wouldn't
what's
go straight
happening
to the
now?
feds because we all know
So,
how
yeah, Portugal
certain-
looking not too
certain-
bad now.
certain man been in jail for. I
did
did see someone come out 15 years wrongfully in jail for
Yeah, I
15
saw
years.
that
I'm
as
like,
well.
yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
Oh, that's long.
Nah.
Man. It's
No,
a
you
long
don't wanna be
time,
that.
bro.
No, don't want to be
that
that
is
guy.
compensation.
Don't want to be that guy. But no, I wouldn't flee though, and I would
I wouldn't say
I do need to
I'm
keep my finger on the pulse. I need to see what's going on and how this
Where
is.
it's moving.
Yeah, how it's developing.
I think
and
I'd
that.
do the same. To be
Yeah.
fair.
I just think like it's just not going to be good for my mental health. I
No,
just
it
don't
won't
think
be.
it's
Of course
gonna
not.
be
But this
good.
whole
Of
thing's
course
fucked
not.
now. It's all
But then I
fucked.
don't know if I'd start cussing. I'd
Yeah.
be like, sorry, who are you and why are you putting my name in
Yeah.
people's mouth?
Who what was her name?
Like,
Amy or
Yeah,
something
I'll
like
be
that. They
like,
said, "Oh, I
yeah.
think I know
Sorry,
him."
what?
It's like, no,
I think that
I would have
was-
been
I think-
replying
And
to
if
her.
and I would have been going on her social like, let me find something about Amy. I fucking
I think
bitch.
that part was good. The way that formulated, you know, like it's just like just from a little
Yeah, but
foolishness.
that's
it's like
reality,
it's
though.
snowball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it can
It's
escalate
a
and
snowball. So I thought
But
that
that's
bit
why
was
you would
good.
need to keep your eye on what's going on because this shit could
But yeah,
snowball
she
out
would've
of
got
control.
a
once it
message.
hit a certain point, and I'm just like, nah, like this is wild. Like for me, anyway, I just feel like I know me, and I know if I'm online, like it's just there's too much going on. Like there's too much. I'm already on my phone too much. So now you're telling me. So now you're telling me on top of my normal day, yeah,
Gotta keep your finger on
my
that
normal day, yeah. Now I've got to try and prove my
Maneuver,
innocence.
yeah.
Now
But
I gotta prove my
I'm not gonna
innocence.
lie, your whole normal day is trash now. You gotta throw that in the
Yeah.
bin.
Oh,
Like
well.
work's
It
done.
would- it would take a
Yeah, me,
turn.
Any responsibilities is done. I
It
need to
definitely
sort
would take a
this. You
turn.
need to pattern
But
up
this
this.
is it now.
Yeah, this is
It's to pattern
priority.
this.
Yeah. He was lucky he was where he was.
Yeah, that's
You know
true
what I mean?
as
To
well.
be
Yeah.
fair.
Like, he
Well,
was-
technically,
Well,
it doesn't.
yeah,
I
yes
know.
and no.
But
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? You know what they did? Where I learned that people on the internet are proper on this detective thing.
Yeah,
Do
they
you
just-
remember the one with cats? They killed the cats.
Yeah,
Something blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how
Don't
they
fuck with
investigated?
cats.
Yeah. You remember how they investigated
Yeah,
that to
yeah,
find
yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Same sort of vibes, but the things that they were finding out, trying to find that person.
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I got his mother. Bro,
But
that-
this is also another thing about society and social media is how easily accessible everyone is. You
Yeah,
can go
facts.
online and
Crazy.
find
Facts.
so much
Crazy.
so quickly.
like they literally summed up his whole life in about 5 tweets.
yeah.
Do you know what?
Like,
I shouldn't really say this, but I shouldn't say it. But
Say it. Say
So-
it.
I had not a madness, but I paid someone some money to do something.
To look for somebody.
No, to do
I was on that page like, who you
to
looking
do
for?
some
What happened?
like social media work for me,
Mm-hmm.
and they went missing. Yeah, took my money, this, that, blah, 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 and I found them.
On
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
but by putting their so they had given me
Email.
a fake name. Yeah,
It's legal.
They give me a fake name, but obviously when I paid them, yeah, it was through a business account and
Okay,
this
yeah.
that. So I checked up the business account. It came up with the business owner. Slapped the business owner in Google. Come up with company's house. Boom, boom. Found their home address.
I'm not gonna lie, that was real dumb on their behalf.
So like,
giving them their fake name, but a real business name.
it wasn't like
Yeah, but they
a
want the
fake
money,
name. It
innit?
was just like a name you would give.
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
me what I'm saying? And then like, so yeah, so I don't know, but at the time they probably didn't expect to do what they was gonna do, but ended up doing it. But yeah, the man got their
tracked them
address.
down.
It's what I'm
My
saying.
bad,
You
my bad,
can
my
find
bad.
people. You can find people.
It's in the
for
works.
sure.
In the works.
Yeah.
No, but it's very true. You can.
But yeah, you can find man too easily
Yeah,
these days.
yeah.
Like
It's
it's,
crazy.
But
it's
it's
too
also
wild.
wild how like if you deep it on the whole thing, that it blew up as quickly as it did, but then about fake news, how it reached where it reached, and it's do you know what I mean? So I have to be careful about what we're watching on the news and if it's real news.
It literally became news.
Like, that's what I mean.
It
was fake.
Yeah, it was.
But it's on big TV on big stations, and you know everyone's gonna on radio on everything. Do you know what I mean?
But
so
then,
have to,
who was it that said? I'm sure it was Denzel Washington. He says people are more interested in being first than being right.
Yeah.
So like that's what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Be first to it. You know what kind of upset me about this one as well? Well, about these kind of situations, you know, the people that are angry are never really that angry. It's almost like, what are you that angry about? It's almost like, what was you doing in life before this that all of a sudden your main focus is now this? That always kind of gets to me. I'm like,
anything to do with them, but all of a sudden I'm going to take it up. It's my cause now. Like,
most
shut up,
racist and ignorant people in the world. All of a sudden, this is happening. You the most righteous person on planet Earth.
Man's got time. Probably don't even go see his kids on the weekend, but now he's driving fucking 150 miles. Come to the woods. Come.
Yo, that second half though, like I said, I wasn't mad at the first half of this, but the second half of this film was complete poop.
It was jarring.
The second half.
Poop.
It was jarring.
It wasn't that bad. It was,
bro. This was the longest 1 hour and 28 minutes of my life.
I had to keep checking that out. I saw it was 1 hour 20.
I did the same. I was like, how much longer have I got left? Okay,
cool.
They crammed a lot into this.
Oh my
god, a lot of rubbish. I was like,
bro,
this felt like 2 hours.
Bro, do you know what? Do you know what? Yeah, I watched half of this on the plane. Yeah, when I went to Portugal. I watched half of this on the plane. Yeah. And then yesterday, because obviously I knew I had to finish it, I was like, I only got like 10 minutes left. Bro, 45 minutes, bro.
But nothing happened in the first 45 minutes, because that's when I checked
45 minutes left, bro. I was like, I did what? How much did I watch? I was like, no,
the first half was slow.
I'm sure it was
super slow.
Oh my gosh.
Super slow. Super slow.
The acting in this was
bad. It was bad.
By everyone. Even my guy Masood, you know. Masood from his name. My guy Masood couldn't save this thing, blood.
It was...
It was very
I don't think there was any good points other than...
I was literally about to say
other than the actual concept was a cool little concept.
Yeah, the concept was cool. It was an eye-opener, per se. Like,
but they didn't execute this at all. They didn't execute this at all.
Yeah.
I can't even really go too much into it without saying too much. But yeah, this just turned into like a little horror, and it was poor horror.
Foolishness as well. Like it's just
literally for the last 45
like
minutes.
A spoof, because you're shouting at the TV like, "What are you doing? Why is he?"
And the dog bit done me, blood. I was like, "What is going?
But even that, they could have made that so much better.
What are we doing, bro?
Could have made that so much. Puffling.
Wow, like it was so dumb.
You know what I thought was fuckery? The neighbor.
Yeah,
I thought.
But again, I saw it coming.
But you know what was joke? You saw it coming.
No, I did, but I didn't see the flicking on the. I was like, "What are we doing, Granny?" Like you actually.
I saw it.
Like you don't even know who these people are.
But this is what I'm saying about the bits that they make it obvious, because prior to that there was a whole thing of making sure you saw the neighbor. Like it was very obvious. Like when things was going on, I was like, when's the neighbor coming back into it? Because she's got to come back into it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what was joke about the neighbor? Was imagine you're at your door now, yeah? And it's a glass door, so you can see that person, yeah? And you see someone banging on the door frantically saying this, that. What are you going to be like? Oh, it's late, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
But you knew she was a bit tapped.
So like, bro,
you already knew she was a bit tapped.
It's kind of late. Do you know what time it is?
Yeah.
Child. I'm like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, you wouldn't be like that. Like,
she was super tapped, though.
Yeah,
it's foolish.
But it was final when she was flicking the lights on and off. And I was like, you don't even know who's out, like, and how did they even, like, I
didn't even see that bit. That's how bad it is. Do you know, I was so in and out.
What he had said to her, she was then like, okay, cool, because she asked questions in it. From those questions, she's like, all right, cool. And that thing.
Actually, you know what?
Do you know what I mean?
No, get you biscuits.
I want to go to the fence. No, get you biscuits.
That's what kept you. The biscuits
kept you from stopping to go to the fence. I was like, yeah.
Little malted milk stopped you from getting up. Idiot boy.
Yeah, this was bad. This
was terrible. All right, yo, you know the cue. Is it a watch it or not?
I mean, if you're bored,
really
watch it.
Fucking hell.
Nah, that's a big not.
If you're bored, watch it. But
it's for me, even if you're like, whether,
I'm pissed off that people kind of implied to watch it. Yeah, because I was hearing a lot about this. I think we even spoke about it one episode ago or something like that,
maybe,
where we mentioned it and said, "Oh yeah, there's something called a."
Yeah, I think I was saying that I started watching it. Like it's
yeah, but this was atrocious. If I'm honest, this was really.
it wasn't great.
Like really,
it wasn't great.
I thought this is one of the worst movies I've seen this year. Honestly, it's one of actually the worst movies that I think we've reviewed on here. It's in that bracket. That's how bad it is. It goes into the
bracket of what was the one where the guy was fighting, he had the knife stuck in his back. Remember that one? The one that you recommended that time.
What, Luther?
No, what? No.
He was fighting with a knife in his back.
Nah, this film, the whole film, my man literally had a knife in his back and we was taking the piss out of it. Can't remember.
Oh yeah. Oh snap. Oh yeah. Sorry. I remember that.
Yeah. I can't remember what
it's called.
It's going in that realm.
Just nonsense.
Yeah, it's pure nonsense.
Yeah, this
had way too many holes in it.
Ironically, that film was way better than this.
I'm not gonna say that.
That was way better than this. That had bits in it. Like, oh, okay.
I think the idea and the concept behind this film was good.
Yeah,
it just wasn't executed as well as it could have been. Especially for a whole hour and 28 minutes, you could have done a lot more with that.
Hour and whenever you make a film so short and it feels so long, you're never in a
in a good space.
Never in a good space.
Yeah, they tried, and failed.
Did they?
They tried and failed. It was horrible. Horrible. Yeah. But yeah, it's a big nut for me, man. How much TVs out of 10 you lot giving that? It's like a 3 TVs for me.
Yeah,
2.5,
like
3
TVs. Two, 3.
It's under 5.
Yeah, way under 5.
Only reason I'm not giving it a 1 is because I don't know why I'm not giving it a 1. I'm not even too sure what was good about this.
Like I said, concept.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, because it was a good concept.
Yeah. Good concept. The idea about it, the concept of it. You know, they did try to fit in all the things, cool, but the execution.
It's like they had a checkbox and they was like, right, 1 minute to 2 minute, bam, 2 minute to 3 minute, bam, 4 minute to this, that, yeah.
And that was all in the first half. The second half was just like,
all right, cool. Done.
All right, man. Well, on to you now.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit about you. No pressure.
I love pressure.
Yeah, man. This is a little segment where we get to know a little bit about our guest.
What you want to know, homie?
Everything. Well, we had you as a sponsor about an episode or 2 ago. So they've heard of the business.
We love that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
I feel like we need a little breakdown of that. So let's give us a little breakdown about what it is you do out here.
Well, it is what it is. Let me tell you what it is. So Soul to Soul Heels is a heels-based dance class. It's predominantly more so about women empowerment, making women feel comfortable in their skin, building body confidence, self-esteem, more so than it is about dancing the heels. I feel like the heels element is just a way for women to feel naturally sexy. Okay. There's a lot of women that are out there. I mean, me personally, everybody knows I love my heels, okay? And I always feel like heels gives you not an alter ego per se, but you carry yourself a lot differently when you're wearing heels than if you're wearing flats or trainers or whatever. So for me, I feel like as a woman, if you're going to put on a pair of heels, you automatically, everything changes. Okay. Like, do you know what I mean? You hold your head up, your shoulders are back.
What is about the heel? Is it?
Heels are sexy, baby.
Yeah, but
tell me that you can't see a woman in a good pair of heels walking and she don't look good.
Yeah, as long as she can walk.
You're gonna look, right? Yeah, this is don't need no baby calves around here, but it's that thing of, I just feel like it does give a different. It's similar to like men wearing suits versus wearing tracksuit bottoms. When you're in a suit, you're going to carry yourself differently than if you're wearing a tracksuit.
Yeah.
So it's that same kind of element.
That don't really work for me, you know.
Why?
It don't really work for me. I'm not a suit guy.
But this is the thing.
I'm the other way around.
But when you wear a suit, you feel different. You feel a bit more prestige.
When you're wearing a tracksuit, you might feel more comfortable.
You hear me?
You might feel more comfortable in a tracksuit because that's your thing. Like, you're comfortable, you can be yourself, you can whatever. But if you know you're going, you will carry yourself differently because of your attire. Because your attire. If you saw a man wearing a suit and we say him at you'll be like, bruv, what are you doing? You're not going to have that expectation of that person because of how he's presenting himself. Whereas if he came to you in a trackie and whatever, you'd be like, yeah, cool, it fits.
Yeah.
So what does the heels do then?
The heels changes people's or females' image of themselves almost. For whatever reason, it elevates. So that little thing of, and again, a lot of women would love to wear heels because they want to feel sexy, especially when you've got an outfit on. Like, I'm not being funny, sometimes the wrong pair of shoes can kill an outfit. So if you've got on a nice dress, or I was going to say frock then. Frock, you know.
I heard that word for a while.
It goes with your automatic.
I don't know why I was going to say that. But anyway, if you're wearing a nice dress and then you've got dolly shoes, it's not okay. It's not okay. You want to put on, do you know what I mean? Unless you've got injuries or whatnot, fair.
Yeah.
But for a woman, I don't know what it is, but when we put on a pair of heels, the same like when women put their makeup on, when they do their hair, it just changes you as a person and you carry yourself differently. So my whole thing is to create a safe space for women, no matter what age. Well, that's a lie because it is over 18s. But no matter your body type, your size, your ethnicity, like, we're women. Like, and we all go through similar experiences. Like, and I feel it's important for women to know that they've got a safe space free from any form of judgment. Like, there's lots of dance classes out there, heels or not, that, you know, are predominantly female based. And when you go in there, they're very clicky. So you walk in, you've got this click here, and everyone's watching you and everyone's studying you, and you've got to dance a certain way. You've got to do, like, we don't do that. It is everyone be your own person. So you come in and you be you, your authentic self, whatever you feel is good, and we will applaud you for that, because actually it's very overwhelming to go into a space, one, where you don't know anybody, two, to then dance in front of these people sexually, as people like to call it, and then thirdly, be confident enough to do that. It's a very daunting experience. So, you know, we always applaud any female that comes to class. I encourage the other women to support them. So, like, when they're dancing and stuff, we'll be cheering. So if you've seen us on the gram, you'll see it, you'll hear it. Like,
I've heard your mouth still.
Pure times.
I've heard it.
Pure times.
That's
Nice. That's my right. Heard it, because and I like to do it because
your energy's mad though. Like, it is but it's good though. It's your energy's like crazy. Do you know what I mean? So I can see how they can feed off that, and it'd be like, because obviously if I can imagine if they're just dancing, it's just like silent.
Quiet.
You get me? It's
Nobody
like
wants that.
I was like, you don't want
Especially your first kind of time.
saying,
Trying to get
you got 2 minutes left of the routine and that.
Gas me up, man. Gas the thing.
I can't lie though. There are some times where a girl or a female is dancing and everyone's just like this.
Is that because they're intrigued? Or
no, because they're just giving. Everything is giving, and you're like, okay. And so it's quiet for a hot minute, and like sometimes I catch myself. I'm like, okay. You'll hear me go, okay, honey. You'll just hear sounds. Hear sounds will come from me because I'm like, okay, she's in it,
in the zone,
and I love to watch that. And I always say to the girls, like, obviously I give them a choreo piece that's usually about a minute long. And then I let the song play afterwards, and I always say to the girls, just freestyle. Everybody hates it, and I'm like, you're doing it. And the reason why I do it is because you can learn choreo from people, it's fine, but what I'm teaching you, the moves that I'm giving you are mine, if that makes sense. And I want you to be able to have the space to do what your body wants to naturally do in that moment. Like, especially when you're feeling a song, you just want to groove up. You want to groove, you want to get into it, you want to, but also you might teach me something. You might pull out two moves. I'm like, is it? I'm doing that next week. Because, you know, your body's just doing what it wants to do. And it's hard, like I say, to find a space where you can just do that without thinking about it, without thinking I'm going to get judged or I need to look a certain way or I need to, do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to have that thought process. It's literally, the music is playing, I'm feeling the song, what am I doing? And if you see or you hear, more time when I'm doing the most screaming is when the girls are freestyling. Because I like to watch them just be free in that moment and just express themselves. And, you know, we've got confident girls that are in there, like, you know, that have been with me for years now, and they come weekly and they're my ride or dies, and they're just in it, so they know what they want to do. But even with that, they still think about, oh, let me try this, and every class is still new for them. Versus some girls that, again, have been coming for a while, but they might be a bit more shy. And I always say, like, everyone's version of sexy is different. There's no one type. Do you know what I mean? You've got sultry girls, you've got fierce girls, you've got badasses, you've got petite ones that are just coy and shy. But all of that is part of their sexy. So I just, like, encourage them to tap into that a little bit more and use it. And, you know, we've helped so many women, I should say, grow, not just in themselves, but in their businesses, in their jobs, in their relationships, in their home life, just relationships in general. And I think if you can build a better, stronger relationship with yourself, all your relationships around you will benefit from that.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
was thinking
the
that as
common
you
goal.
said that, I was thinking like there must be a nice few people that have gone to that class that, I don't know what I was thinking about. I was like, a presentation for like a PowerPoint. If you're not really a confident person, I could see how now you've gone to the class a couple of
100%.
times, how that might help in the complete different element of life.
100%.
But that whole
I've had
confidence.
girls message me. There was one girl, petite, flipping beautiful, but she had no self-confidence. And when I'm telling her, like, she literally walked, I was like, oh, you know, you're like, yeah, girl, okay.
Yeah.
She was just like, you're just saying that because you have to. I don't say them things. People that know me, I don't chat for chatting's sake. So if I genuinely think you look beautiful, I'm going to tell you. And I think, again, as women, we don't do that enough. We don't congratulate other women enough. We don't applaud. We don't tell them they look good. We don't. But why not? Like, your light ain't gonna dim mine. Like, we're on our own little path here. Like, why can't we all be rays of sunshine?
Yeah,
You're
So,
right.
you know, but it took a while for her to believe that, and it was only through coming class and, you know, the other women hyping her up and saying to her, nah, and like, again, genuinely other women saying to her, you're actually beautiful, or that was amazing, like, and she's come out of her shell. So now she's like, I used to walk like this, because again, she's petite, so she was like, didn't want to show her body off because she thought she was too small. Then you've got bigger girls in the class going, I would love to look like you. She's like, no, but I want your breasts, or I'd love to have your batty. Like, what are you talking about? So as women, we critique ourselves so much, but actually someone else wants to be you.
Yeah.
So actually be you. Do you know what I mean? And that's your superpower.
Mad.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
And how long have you been doing this now?
Boy. So it's actually this November is 5 years.
Wow.
Oh.
Started 5 years ago. It feels like less because obviously we had the pandemic. So for 18 months or so, a lot of the classes were online. But yeah, it will be 5 years in November. So it's a milestone.
Clap.
To still have.
Were we celebrating? We having a party? What
We're
we
gonna
doing?
try. Yeah, we're gonna do a little something.
Little party?
100%. I
Yeah.
think it's important.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
important.
Gotta celebrate yourself.
Yeah, and I mean, I get told off all the time because I don't. I like to celebrate them because, to be honest, without them, it wouldn't be happening. Do you know what I mean? I can only do so much. I can bring myself, I can bring my energy, but again, if they don't come each week, it's null and void, isn't it? So I'm grateful for the women that come through the doors. I'm grateful for the women that stay. I'm grateful for the women that have come, grown, and gone on to do better things. I'm excited to meet new women coming through the doors. Like it's going to be a thing that goes on forever. So
Okay.
yeah, we ain't got no plans to stop anytime soon.
What was the thought process of starting it? Like, how did that even come about?
Madly, obviously, I dance anyway. I've been dancing for years with my sister,
Okay.
and she teaches kids. So she runs youth classes.
Okay.
Age 5 to 16, and she was putting on shows 3 times a year. The parents used to come, obviously, to support their children, blah blah blah, and then us as tutors used to do like a little performance as well in the beginning and the end. And I was talking to one of the mums actually, and she was saying, you know, I'm always with my daughter and we're practicing on telling her to do. I'd love to do something like that. I was like, let's do it. So what do you mean? Let's do it. Why not? Let's create space. So with my sister's company, we started an adults dance class. And then because we were under the youth service at the time, obviously in my mind, I'm like, you're adults. I don't have no restrictions. We can do what we want. You know what I mean? So like some of the routines they were saying, oh, it's a bit too sexy and it's, you know, it's a family show. And I'm like, they're adults. They're not picking them. Like, let them express themselves how they want to express themselves. So we had quite a lot of restrictions in what we were able to do in terms of choreography. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me move from that and set up something else. But again, I say, if you know me, you know I love my heels. So then there was one routine. I was like, oh, if I did this routine in heels, it would look sick. And I was like, And then that was it. Light bulb moment. And then it was born. So I was like, right, I said to the guys, I'm going to put on a class and it's going to be a heels class. They were like, okay. And I think the first class we had maybe like 4 girls. And again, it was just a class. We'll just see how it goes. And then each week it was like, are we doing it again? I was like, well, I wasn't, but we can. And it just grew from then. And I just made it a thing. And
wow. That's amazing.
A little consistency, little discipline, and now
that's it.
I see you abroad.
Boy,
Jet setting. Yeah.
we're going global, honey.
No,
that was
lit.
that was a great experience. And again, like I say, it's given me the opportunity to take it abroad.
Because as well as your classes, people can book you, right?
100%.
And do like, I'm guessing you do like corporate stuff.
We do
team building
corporates.
stuff.
We do, that's the next thing. Obviously, fitness events is what I've been booked on for. So big up freeness. Thanks.
Clap.
Yeah, man. Clap freeness. Yeah, and again, it's been great because at those events, obviously they're on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
So with my average classes, 10 to 15 girls a class, cool. With the fitness events, you're 40 to 60 people, women in a room. Do you know what I mean? Like strutting their stuff and just
is that a big
interacting with
difference
me.
to like your normal 10 to 15?
It's
Or
only
is it just
different.
scaling it up a little
It's
bit?
scaling. Yeah, I was gonna say it's only different because of how many women are in the room, and for me, it's very important for me to make sure that every woman in the room has felt seen by me.
Yeah.
So I never want anyone to come to class to be like, I just came to class, but it was just another dance class. I feel like that's probably a bit of my niche is that, you know, I do what I call my little circle of love. So I get everyone in a circle.
At the start.
Yeah, at the start. Just because, again, I want to make sure that the agenda has been set. So when the women come in the room, one, they know what they're going to get from the class. I also want to know who's in the room. And I also think it's important for them to know who they're sharing the space with. So when you kind of, even if you don't remember everyone's name, obviously going around a room with 40 women is a lot. But it's a quick thing. Hi, I'm Sarah. This is what I want to get from class today. Hi, I'm Molly. Like, do you know what I mean? It's nice. You'll get to kind of remember. And as they're doing it, sometimes, I mean, I'm not the greatest with names, but I will always try and remember as many names as I can with the faces so that when they're doing their solos or when they're doing groups, I can be like, yes, Molly, what Sarah, is that you? Yeah? Because again, when they hear their name, it's like, personal. It's personal.
Yeah.
They feel seen. And I think, like I said, it's important for women to feel seen. Like there's so much things going out in the world that are restrictions for women or that we're just not seen. We're just not seen. So for them to come to a class and be like, and yeah, every woman that I've had so far, the feedback's always been like, class was amazing. Like I left feeling 10/10, or I've had a really shitty week. You know, the kids are driving me mad. The husband's doing a lot and but they leave the class like ready to start their week. Or, you know, we have classes throughout the week. So it's a midweek thing. Like, you know, I haven't had classes for the last couple of weeks because the venue was closed, and I've got girls going like, when are we back? I feel I'm having withdrawals. Like I need my fix. So it's almost like therapy for them as well.
Yeah, I can see how that is.
Yeah,
as
so
I can see how that's
it's nice.
So how many classes do you do a week?
So 3 classes a week at the moment, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, all West London based. Got quite a big following in East London now, and a lot in South. So the idea is to do pop-ups in East, South and North. I've got a space that we've started in East. So the East ladies have got me first. I'm trying to look for a space in South. Again, I was trying not to book what I call my bait spaces, because I feel like some of those spaces come with a certain vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to steer away from your typical dance class. And again, you know, people will come for their various reasons. So I'm trying to just find a separate space to those call them bait venues. So yeah, we'll be all around. And then you know, take it international. We got international now, girl.
Easy now. Easy.
Yeah, that was a really good experience. So yeah,
that's the second time you've done that.
Yeah.
So you've been international.
Been international. This was like the first proper one where it was like a proper booking. Come, be a part of the event.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's great.
Okay,
nah, that's really good.
Wicked,
that's really good.
That's really insightful. This when you're doing something like that and it's inspiring as well. It's good for the soul.
It is. And when people take to it and you can grow from it and
you see the changes in them and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is the biggest thing. I love to see that. Like sometimes I'll do a post where I'll say like, look where they started. Like, and it's funny because I always say once the fishnets come out, they've gone clear. Do you know what I mean? Because girls, they'll come to class, they might come in a little leggings and a baggy little t-shirt or like a fitted little top and some leggings. 2, 3, 4 classes later, they're pulling out the tights, little crop
Game
tops.
time.
It's on.
At the back of the drawer and that.
Let me find that.
I know I got this somewhere.
Yeah, it's there.
Hey, bringing sexy back. Yeah,
that's it. But that's exactly what it is. It's just bringing that back. And I think when a woman can feel confident and sexy in their body as it is, curtains, mate.
Yeah,
they're unstoppable. And I think every woman should have that. Why not?
No,
so do I, man.
Yeah. Well,
I think honestly,
I feel like every woman should be happy in their skin.
Yeah.
Because you see some, they're not, innit?
Yeah. Agreed.
And it's confidence, and it's a mental thing. I think society has really shaped the way women should view themselves, and it's very toxic.
Especially in a world like now as well.
Yeah.
With filters galore.
Very toxic.
Yeah.
But again, you see that there's loads of females that can't take a photo without a filter.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild. There's girls that can't leave their house, even if they're just running down to Tesco to get some milk. They got to put on a little something like.
Yeah, no,
it's a lot.
I've heard a few of those.
Yeah,
That seems so hard. Like, life just seems so hard if you live
a lot of effort, innit?
It's a lot of effort.
Like, I've heard of girls that start work at like 9, that wake up at like 5, 6
to do makeup and stuff. Yeah, it's wild.
Like, yo,
wild.
Yo, you're gonna have to
life ain't gonna be that hard.
You have to take me out. You got. Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Mascara less.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can start feeling a bit confident within yourself, you have to do all that foolishness.
That's it.
And you know, if you want to feel like that, you know where to go.
So to sew heels.
That's
Man. Thanks, guys.
No,
That's
that
good.
was
Thanks
real
for sharing that
insightful.
with us.
People, if you're interested, ladies, if you're interested, you know, where can they check you out? Where can they check
So
you
we're
out?
on the gram mainly. It's Soul to Soul Heels. So soul is in your soul, SOUL, the number 2, and then soul is in your feet, SOLE, heels.
I like what you did there.
Like
I
it?
like
Makes
that.
sense,
I
innit?
like that. I like that. Mhm.
Like it, yeah.
Where did the name come from?
I don't know. It was random, you know.
Yeah.
It was random. My sister actually reminded me about a year or so before Soul to Soul was actually a thing. We were brainstorming and stuff, and I'd said it in passing. But my sister's the type of person, she likes to write everything down. And so then when I was thinking of names and stuff, I was like, oh, what about Soul to Soul? And she was like, yeah, that works. But then everyone was thinking about the group in it, and I was like, no, like soul, like your soul, like let's bring it.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay. And then she went back into her notebook and she screenshot it and sent it to me. She's like, you said this a year ago. So manifestation.
Yeah.
Manifestation is real. So
I like that, man.
it became a thing.
For the soul.
Soul.
I like that.
Soul. It's all
I've
about
always
your
liked that
soul.
name, to be honest. Soul to soul.
Thanks.
It works. It works. All right, man.
Yeah, it's been a
Well, I
good
think
show.
yeah.
It's nice.
Let's come to a close, man. No recommendations? Anyone?
Not accused.
Not
Not that.
that.
Definitely not accused.
I tell you what, though, I started watching a movie. Oh, sugar, man. I can't remember what it's called. Talk to Me, I think it's called. It's a horror.
Oh, my boy was telling me about
Talk
that.
to Me. I
My boy was
started
telling me
that.
about
I
it.
didn't.
It's Australian, right? I
It's
think
Australian.
I
Yeah,
think so. I
it
think
is.
it's
It is Australian. Yeah. It kicks off straight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I watched that and I was like rotted, but then I needed to go to bed. So I was like, yo. So I was what?
I gotta come back to this.
Yeah, I was just flicking and I see it because someone else has mentioned me. I clicked it on and I was like, let me just see what this is about. But I was tired. So then I was watched it and then there's something, it just happened, madness. And I was like, nah, I need to watch this like when I'm up. Like this isn't just background. This is, I need to watch this.
I started it, but it weren't buffering properly, so I didn't go.
Oh,
I had to go back to it.
But did you see the madness? Or it just
No, I didn't even get that far into it. I was
This
like,
this kicks off early. And I was like, right, okay, cool. Like, let me go bed.
What's it called?
and
Talk to Me.
Talk to me, yeah.
Talk to me.
Talk to me. So that's a horror. A lot of people are talking about that. So
Yeah, I've been hearing that float around.
Do I need to watch that in the daytime? I'm not really.
You can't watch a horror in the daytime. What the fuck?
I mean, if you got through this was horror.
This definitely weren't horror. This was
a
nonsense.
horror. This was an hour and 28 minutes of horror. That's what it was. Terrible.
Horror TV. I'm gonna go with a bait one, but it really is good. Like One Piece,
The anime. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
The live
I ain't
action.
even seen it.
bro.
Neither.
I heard it's really good.
They done well.
Yeah, I've
They
heard
done
it's
well.
really
They
good.
done- I just read something, but they said it's like the best live action.
I've heard that as well. I stay away from live action.
I wouldn't be mad at it, but this they done this well. I'm kind
I
of.
You
like
watched
I
all
said,
of it?
I
I watched it.
I got one more episode left.
Okay.
I got one more episode, and I'm super intrigued. It's been
Yeah,
super entertaining.
I've heard nothing but
Like,
good things
yeah,
about it.
One Piece, they done well. If you ain't checked that out, if you ain't heard of it, you must have heard of it by now. But yeah, if you're like Danny, you're a bit skeppy, go check it out. It's good. It's good.
Nice.
All right, cool.
No, I'm there.
So heels.
Here we go.
Go check it out.
Hear me. Hella
Lots of
Insta
clips.
videos.
Lots
Hella
of clips.
videos.
Go check that.
Watch
Yeah,
that on the gram.
same.
Yeah, watch that.
What we got coming, Dan? Anything?
Sunday, we've got the
What we
Cynical.
got? That was last Sunday. And
Last
let's talk
Sunday,
about a
yeah.
new Sunday.
Same thing. Oh, this Sunday. Sorry.
Oh, you mean this? Yeah.
This Sunday.
No, there should be something out. What's out? Something's out. Something's coming out. Anyway, there was a few more news bits I wanted to touch on, but we'll leave that to next time. I was gonna talk about Aquaman and man being drunk on set and them thing there, but
wow.
we'll get into that next time.
Yeah.
People, you already know if you've been thinking about watching something like One Piece, go check that out. Or you got your eyes on something and you're not really too sure if you should check it out. What you need to do first is check out Watch It or Not
TV
for the best movie and TV review shows that your granny's new boyfriend has ever seen.
Granny's having
Granny's still out here.
Wild, man.
Listen,
Like,
these new age grannies,
Yeah,
boy.
That's because
Can you imagine when it's
free
when
now.
it's us
Yeah,
and
that's
them
true,
kids?
yeah.
It's mad. It's
Grandma's
mad. It's mad.
45.
It's all mad. It's all mad.
Woo, boy, I am
All
25
mad.
minutes late for work.
Oh shit.
Oh, my bad.
Nice. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Thanks, guys.
No,
Nah,
thank
cool,
you.
nah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Come on,
Good ep.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all tried to, you know what I mean? I need to stop stepping into that hole of,
You walked into lots of things
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, nah, it is, man.
I don't. No.
Did a lot. Sorry.
I be trying to speak my truth. My truth.
That's a scary truth.
Let me have your part.
Big fact.